Hello, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to jump into it right away. If you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more of these, don't forget to give some love and hit subscribe. Let's start out with your coffee cup. I see two tears of joy, two different good news coming forward. Seems like within the first week, but one can be the number here. 1/10 of the month, 15th. I felt like the 15th. I don't know, maybe the 15th of the month. And I see overall the cup is extremely clean. It is actually indicative of very good light month you're going to have. We have the Valentine's Day this month. This can be also receiving your heart's desire. Saint Valentine is not only about actually being lovers, which actually describes your energy. It can also indicate receiving something that will boost that loving energy within you. Another thing I would like to mention is I will be actually posting membership videos from now on, extended videos and romance readings, and there are multiple options. You can go ahead and check those ones out in the join button, and you can see the options there. And yeah. Okay, let's dive in right here. I see there's a half moon, okay, and there's a crown right there. Let's see what the light is showing us right here. We have a crown. There's a crowd on top of the crown. They're celebrating. They're just throwing their hands up in the air. Crown can be symbolizing your victory. You actually putting on the crown, getting an upgrade maybe in some subject. And I feel the energy because people are celebrating. This is going to be something that your family or like soul family, chosen families are going to appreciate, okay? So this can be something beneficial to many people, an upgrade, an invention, or something maybe you're going after. The invention can be indicative of something that you maybe want to patent it if you have a good idea, or maybe you applied for that already, you're receiving that patent. And like, I don't know why that came to me, but because the inventions can be patented. Another thing I see here, there's a quarter slice. Okay, there's a quarter slice can be also looks like there's actually like we use this diaphragm, not a diaphragm. It's not a diaphragm. Diaphragm is a different thing. Diagram. In like analytic geometry, there's actually this like two things cross each other, two linear lines, and then you have like things. This is actually the negative side of the equation, and y-axis is negative, x-axis is actually positive here. What I see, this is something I saw in like economy classes and stuff. This can be indicative of maybe you're making some past things right here, okay? If you had like any past issues happening, they're going into the positive direction now, okay? That happened in a negative way. This month, maybe within the third week here, those things are going to align in a way, they're going to go actually in a better direction. They're going to be, the negative will be made positive here. Another thing I see, there's a male figure right there with like a pointy ear and a nose. I know it's not very clear, but I can see the shape right there. This can also be someone who you might had negative experiences, like a male figure. I see kind of mustache here. Seems like male can be a masculine energy, government, or maybe an institution, patriarchal system that you had maybe like differences with. I feel like here you're going to make those things right, or they're going to actually come forward and fix things up, okay? Another thing I see here, there's an eye right there. The eye is not really an evil eye. This is a watchful eye, watching eye. So I feel like this is all about recognition of your good work. I see there's a woman here. This can be someone appreciating what you do for them. And like also I see a big contract coming right after that. This can be something that you're doing for the community, will be paying back multiplied to you. It can also indicate there's a pathway also opening here. This can be a woman that is helping you maybe receive some paperwork for an outside source, like maybe an advisor, a lawyer, someone does paperwork for you. Maybe you want to go to another state, another country, move to another place that you want to find a job there and establish there. This can be a person actually helping you, making them happen. The eye can symbolize maybe they're going through the paperwork they're going to be presenting to them. Okay. Let's get back to the beginning here. I see a massive heart shape within the second week. The second week is the timeline of like the Valentine's Day, the 14th. And I don't really want to limit it to like a commercial idea of like only celebrating this thing with your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, or like whoever that you have as a pair, a soulmate in your life. I feel like this is going to be something beyond that for you. Like, I don't feel this energy for other signs, but Gemini, because you have the lover's energy here, you're going to be celebrating that with like a community as well. It's not only going to be limited to that, it's going to be serving the real purpose of the Saint Valentine, okay? Because when you look it up, it turns out to be that he was actually a good person helping people in need rather than just only it's not about like romance only, okay? I feel like there's a massive expansion coming forward. Maybe you are also understanding something here as well. Within the first week, I see the head of dove. Dove can be symbolizing initially receiving peaceful news, because dove kind of like, I saw also like a raven here too. Ravens, because they carry messages, doves about peace. So it can be symbolizing that you're going to receive some peaceful good news. I see the symbol of Aries right there. Aries can be a leader, or this is actually Aries is April time. April time can be a good like timeline for you to start something new. You might be receiving some news that will actually, something will start in April. Maybe this is a new job opportunity coming your way, because I see a little letter here. There's a check mark on the letter. So something that you wanted to accomplish, maybe you're going to put in a check mark on that one, which will maybe start on like April time. This can be getting like an approval from a school if you want to go to school. This can be about like finding a job and starting on April. I know like this is like for February, but it can take maybe 2 months if this is like another country, because I see outside path is opening here. And I see the heart shape appearing after that. And I feel like there's a massive cup here on top of it. And the cup even has like a straw in it. And it has like a cherry. Maybe these are cherries, guys. They're cherries on top of your blessings coming into your life. This is beautiful. And the cup kind of looks like something, like a sundae type of a thing. It's not really a cup of like something sour or bitter. I feel like this is going to be something very sweet that will be enjoying for you. That you will be enjoying, that will be enjoyable for you. Another thing here with the cups energy is I feel here, because there's a heart shape under it, like I mentioned, it doesn't have to be specifically romance, but also there can be an upgrade happening in your relationships when it comes to romance and overall what you're feeling towards life and towards the people surrounding you. There's going to be also an upgrade happening here, because I see there's actually a pedestal right there, and there's like 2 stages. You see there's actually like a carrying stool opening up there. There's like a carrying piece of the heart, and then you are building this from the bottom up. Maybe you have been working on the situation from the bottom up, and the foundation is strong. You're putting the placement of like think of it as like little glass heart, and you're putting it on a very good display here. So this is going to be something that will be satisfying you. Also, not only going to be like a satisfaction, but also something that you will be showing and feeling proud about. Another thing I see here, there's a person, a tall person. Kind of looks like they have like a hair tie, like their hair kind of looks like that lady, that girl with the pearl earring. That kind of reminds me of that energy. The hair tie, she wears this blue thing, and her hair is actually coming out of it. Kind of reminds me of that. This can be someone artistic holding a key in their hand, or maybe leaning towards a wand. Can be a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which we saw the Aries who has leadership spirit. They're coming forward to celebrate, congratulate, maybe offer you something good. And now I was actually listening to the book of Dr. Joe Dispenza, Becoming Supernatural, I think the name of the book. And there he actually gives an example, a story, what happened to his son, that while he was meditating, aligning with the divine powers and clearing his mind, and he was looking for a job actually, and he didn't even have to apply for something. As person that he met in one of the coffee shops or something that actually offered him a very suitable thing. And before he went into the meditation, that's what he talks about. He told his son to be focused on the desire rather than when or how. focus on what you want, truly want, your clear intention. And there's beautiful meditations for that as well. So I feel like here, this is that kind of a thing, like coincidences. It seems like coincidences, but also this is a divine alignment happening for you within this month. That's why I see like a very light energy here. You're starting a little intense, maybe dealing with intense people. That's why it's looking like a little crowded initially. And then after the second week, the things are actually going to start to, calm down and wind down, and they're going to be aligning with like higher powers also. There's a shape right there. This kind of reminds me of those paper origami ships. So the higher power can be related to like getting inspiration to move somewhere. And maybe even, I see here the head of like a dragon. And I think in Wales, we see the symbol of dragon here. Yeah, so this can be symbolizing something related to that if you have that kind of like a plans. I know this is very specific for some. Dragon can also indicate a very powerful personality. Again, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius can be, or a fiery passion opportunity that is coming into your life. Like I said, the pathway is opening after that. I see here kind of like a margarita glass type of a glass, which is another cup, another offer showing up. This is from outside. Like I said, that's like I mentioned in the beginning, this doesn't have to be specifically an offer given to you. This can be something that you're offering to a certain place, okay? Your skill set, your abilities, your passion, you being passionate about making things happen. Another thing, finally, I see within the 4th week, there is actually turtle. You can see maybe a tortoise. This turtle is actually carrying something on their back. This reminds me of maybe a possum. And which is this, the head of turtle looks like a woman. The women can be someone maybe giving you maybe a real estate broker that you're working together with. Maybe this is you actually helping people have their own homes, own environments. And possum is an earth animal. So this can be maybe grounding this person in a certain city, certain place, earthbound city. Maybe this is a job opportunity coming to you, and immediately you're going to bring abundance into this space. There's a star right here. Someone actually throwing their hands up in the air in this with a star. This can indicate wish fulfillment, okay? Like now I'm feeling maybe this turtle is your wish fulfillment, that you would like to make something happen, maybe a new home, a new environment, a new office for yourself, a place, like a physical place that belongs to you. This can be redecorating your space and making feel like home for yourself. And this is going to really exhilarate you. It is going to bring a lot of satisfaction to your life. The women can indicate creativity, your feminine energy. You might actually cultivate more of that into this project that you're going to be taking on as a challenge. Another thing here is stars, Aquarius energy. So your wishes can be actually including another person into this space. That can be someone who's very creative and has high manifestation powers. And they're going to be on top of the turtle as well. So organically, they're going to get involved in the situation. Okay, beautiful, guys. Looking great. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind and let's see what the answer is going to be. Your kismet's basically spilled out. There are 2 different desires coming forward. The third one, we have the tears of joy right there. And there's actually a pathway, another pathway opening unexpectedly. This can be another opportunity that you're not really expecting it to come. I see here there's a hook. This kind of looks like a hook right there. This is actually catching a big fish, but the hook is not really upside down. This can be a tool you already have. There are 2 different desires flowing, and the third pathway already open too. So this can be a tool that you already have, but maybe you don't really know how to use it. And the tool can be a skill. This can be an extra language that you're speaking, for example. Maybe there's going to be a call coming forward. Like I keep seeing, sometimes I watch this kind of like TV series, like with the police and stuff. And I was keep wondering all the time, like when they actually bring in someone different, speaking a different language, why they usually have like interpreters in there. And I'm wondering how they hire these people. That's like curiosity of mine. How do they find it? Do they apply, or what is happening? Maybe that's an option for you. Maybe you speak a different language, extra language, and that can be helpful in those kind of things. And if you want to get involved, I don't know. I have kind of like an interest in this kind of series, but it doesn't have to be that. It can be maybe even an advisor on a movie set of something that you're skillful about. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Your desire is coming really smoothly and slowly. We have here a butterfly actually close its wings. This can be a transformative thing happening. And I see someone actually from like a black arrow turning into a white arrow. Like, so this can be... No, not actually. This kind of looks like the reverse and play button. So, like I said, there's actually, you're changing timelines. There's something happened in the past. You're reversing that. You're changing that. That is included in your desire as well. And that's going to be happening really fast. I feel like here, whatever it is in the past that it didn't really go right, you're going to be fixing up into a going right direction. Another thing I see here is a goat right there. Goat can be a Capricorn energy. He has like a wand on top of his head. Goat can be someone really skillful. Okay, Capricorn doesn't really mean devil. Like, yeah, it's represented by a devil in the tarot, but it is stubbornness. It is the stubbornness and like them not really seeing other perspectives here. So this can be someone who's stubborn on the pathway that they are, but the wand on top of their head is actually a representative of they're on the right path, and you need someone like this to get things done for you that do not really need to see other people's options or opinions. They have to be like a focus to the final result. And whoever this is, you're going to be getting in touch with them, and they're going to like open up the pathway for you. Okay, they're gonna create magic here. I see there's another person. You see he has like a telescope, like a spyglass looking into the future. Kind of looks like a sailor here within the first or the second week. This can be about love, because like sailors tend to have like a lot of love. Another thing here, this can be someone who has like a far sight, insight, or like they can see the future basically, because they have like a wider vision. And outside of your comfort zone, I don't feel like you know this person, but you're going to get to meet them. And they might actually give you a big insight about what's going to happen in a certain situation. Okay, because like I said, with the outside path opening, you're going to receive a feminine character's help. This can be the masculine part of this person that is actually taking action to make things easier for you. Let's dive into your tarot now. If you have a specific question, a desire, intention, hold it in your mind and let's see what the answer is going to be. I'm trying to be as consistent as I can be, guys, but sometimes like I have certain things happening. That's why I can take a break once a day. So excuse me for that. I hope you're enjoying these ones. Let's dive into your monthly reading. We have the first week of the month, 3 of Pentacles energy, Lord of Material Work. Beautiful energy here. We have the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and we have the symbol of Venus. Venus is creativity. Venus also includes Libra energy here, logic, justice, things actually going in the right direction. This can also be indicative of like a small challenge to overcome from the past month, but this is not a negative thing. This is actually showing you the direction that your path is taking. Okay, this can be, if this is like a financial thing that you're actually taking care of, this means that you are going to get a different dimension, a higher level when it comes to finances. So that's why you're finalizing whatever that doesn't serve you anymore and leaving that behind. Week 2, we have the challenges you can expect throughout. We have the 5 of Cups. So Lord of Loss in Pleasure. This is not a negative thing. So you might be achieving some things that are going to be satisfying for you. However, there are 3 cups that are empty, that the ones that you didn't receive, you might feel sad about that. Okay, this can be, okay, overcoming. Oh, I should have done that too. I did a mistake. Like feeling those kind of negative feelings are the parts that you're going to be overcoming here. Okay, this is not really negative thing. This is actually a beautiful thing, I feel like, because it is going to show you that the ones that you received is actually truly meant for you. The last 3 of them are not meant for you. They weren't really like they weren't going to bring satisfaction. Maybe they wouldn't bring paranoia or anger or maybe stress. That's why they're not really given. But I'm going to pull some clarifiers too. There's something better waiting for you out there. Week 3, we have, this actually represents where you will be mentally throughout the month. The Hermit, Magus of the Voice of Light. So I feel like here the snake indicates transformational energy that you're going to go through. And Hermit is because he's in his shell. You are actually understanding why this didn't happen. And I feel like you will see how this is a blessing for you, because sometimes we want something to happen truly and in a mental mind, not our body, not our intuition. None of that guides us, because in our mind, we think that's just level of recognition, level of success because of like outside feed us, outside influences. So I feel like whatever that you're missing here is the things that are not really serving you. They're just outside influences. And the Hermit energy is telling me, you're going to come to understand that the things that you didn't receive has nothing to do with you. It can be like, for example, a super luxury car that if you're living in like mountainous place, okay? Like a Ferrari in a mountain is kind of like a unreasonable. But if you have 4x4, you can climb up the mountains. It will be much more useful. And the brand is not necessarily have to be like a super luxury. It can be a Toyota, but it can actually do great work. So it is about efficiency here. And you will see that, okay, that was something that maybe outside forces forcing me to receive, outside influences. Now I see what will truly serve me. This is going to be a best week. That's a very good feeling here. 5 of Cups come forward with the February. So this is actually something that you will leave behind, okay? And something that you didn't receive, but they really didn't serve you, and you're going to leave that behind. This month, we have a Dark Man. Can be a relationship too right now. Like, can be maybe someone that you really want to have as a person in your life or a friend. But there's something better out there waiting for you. With the Chariot, there you go. Chariot is actually Lord of Triumph of life. There's actually a great upgrade happening. This is the 4th week. This is representing where is your goals and desires are going to go throughout the month. We have the Cancer energy here. So this is emotional satisfaction as well as the triumph, like we see here. So I feel the energy, like whatever that you didn't receive is actually going to be double up, and it's going to come to you in a very beautiful and aligned way, like a soul connection way. Okay, let's pull these ones. And Dark Women. Okay. So it is about, actually, I feel like masculine and feminine. You may be thinking that you might have to do something in order to get something, but I feel like with the Chariot coming forward here, it is actually be something to get something energy here. It's showing up, okay? Finally, overall theme of the month ahead is Ace of Cups, something that will be emotionally fulfilling, lower the root of the powers of water. Water, yes, you can infuse water. There's actually in Scylla method, there's a way that you can give some of your energy to the water in a positive way, like you can recharge the water. We have here Unicorn. There's going to be beneficial changes coming forward. Let's get more clarifiers in here. Seems like everything is working in a much more satisfying way, okay? And I feel with the 3 of Pentacles energy, you're starting with the material way as well, okay? Let's get clarifiers and see. Because it says a financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. With the Devil, yeah, I was holding it. Actually, the Chariot on the bottom we have here, which is a good omen. The Devil come forward. Did we have the Devil? No, we didn't have the Devil. Where did I come up with the Devil? In the plate that I saw the Capricorn right there. So we're going to go with a positive here. The Devil can be a representative in the sense there's a person that is really focused on what they do. It can be an obsessive level, but I feel like it's not going to be, because on the bottom we have the Chariot, it's not going to be affecting you in a negative way. This can be actually like something, an opportunity galloping towards you very fast fashion here. And I feel like the Devil can be here, the Capricorn, the goat, the stubborn person can be someone that you worked with in the past, and they're going to be actually very considered, and this is going to be paying well to you, okay? The 5 of Cups energy is week 2. We have Ace of Cups again. So the things that you didn't really receive is going to, like, universe is going to double it and give it back to you in a very positive and satisfying way. And like I said, with the masculine energy, maybe you pushed really hard to make this thing happen, but it didn't happen in a way that you were actually expecting. It is going to come forward in a way that is actually much more beneficial for you. This is actually where you stand. Father of the Wands, the Hermit energy. So protection from a powerful friend. This can be coming from Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, someone with these signs. Or, like I said, with the Hermit, you're going to be going back into your shell. And the protection might be coming from someone who is actually very loyal to you, understanding, loving, supportive, while you are back in your shell. This person can be covering your back and maybe even like defending you when it comes to the environments that you're not in. And what's going to happen is when you're in your shell, you're going to get this amazing inspiration. And with that inspiration, you're going to be charging further into the future, like creating that your heart's desire in a faster fashion. Like I said, charging doesn't mean like jumping into it, but it's not really forcing your way into it physically. It can be following that inspiration. Like I said, with the feminine energy here, being something to get something kind of energy I feel there, okay? You might be becoming like passionate about your desire to receive it. The Chariot comes with the Daughter of Pentacles. So fourth week, that's you're going to be receiving financial security. With the daughter's energy, it's like the feminine energy. So like I said, your past endeavors or whatever that you're putting your mind to is actually multiplying and coming back for sure. And then finally, the Lovers. This can mean love, guys. So I don't want to really just limit it to only like financials, life circumstances changing, but Ace of Cups, Lovers, perfect aligned loving energies surrounding you. You're going to be finding yourself in environments that are going to be actually supporting you, loving you, and appreciating who you are. We have the Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So I feel like you're going to find yourself in this environment. And let's pull an Atlantis card as well. You're going to find yourself in this environment by using your intuition, okay? And the intuitive guidance doesn't have to be specifically like burning up candles, writing things down, and like doing those kind of like unnecessary fluff. I feel like you can only actually focus on, meditate, pray. Prayer is the best way. Joseph Murphy, if you read any of his books, he actually suggests prayer is not really related to religion. It's about connecting with the higher powers of the creation. So I feel like here that's going to be the way for you to connect with that energy. I have the creative expression coming forward as well. So if you can, as much as you can, that is going to be also another way to connect you with your higher powers and intuition, okay? Sound of Music coming forward here. Let's see how it's going to actually relay the message for you. In Golden Atlantis, the people loved harmonious music that kept their frequency high, provided inspiration, and opened up creativity. They built sound chambers of perfect geometrical proportions for healing and to balance the chakras. Appropriate music was played in the teaching temples so that children's minds would be receptive to absorbing and assimilating information. In the Helicon times, there was no rock or heavy metal, as no one needed to express disharmony or discord. Exactly. I feel like this is actually invented to create discord in our frequencies. Instead, they were tuned to the infinite harmony. This is the card of harmony. Your guidance is to make sure that everything in your life is in balance and accord. Learn or teach in a relaxed way. It is also a reminder that beautiful music and chanting can change your mood and lift your spirits. Keep everything in harmony, okay? Very important and beautiful message, guys. That can be the pathway for you to actually create your heart's desire faster, okay? Music actually can inspire you. Listen to the lyrics that are really beneficial. When you hear it, when you repeat it, the things that you really want to happen in your life, there are real lyrics out there in that manner, okay? And there are lyrics out there that you don't really want to experience, so make sure you're avoiding those. We have the Starfish. Intuition doubles down. You have to Starfish and the Unicorn. Listen to your soul's truth. Think less, feel more. It's good to focus on your body or your other, like getting out of your mind and focusing on the body and heart center is very important for you this month. And what else we have here? We have the light coming ahead. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can be penetrate the darkness. Beautiful, guys. Light has come. That's actually from the A Course in Miracles. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Don't forget to go ahead and check out the membership program. I hope you enjoyed this one. And if you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.